At the end of February, Mexican special forces took out the leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes. On March 2, his funeral was held in Guadalajara, Mexico's second-largest city. His golden coffin was impossible to miss. Since 2017, after Sinaloa cartel kingpin El Chapo Guzman was extradited to the U.S., El Mencho had been the most wanted man in both Mexico and the United States. Authorities offered $15 million in the U.S. and 300 million pesos in Mexico for his capture. When the Jalisco New Generation Cartel was founded in 2009, it was just a local gang. But within 3 years, Mexican authorities recognized it as one of the country's most dangerous criminal organizations, second only to the Sinaloa cartel. And it all came down to one man, the ruthless El Mencho. El Mencho is a nickname. His real name is Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes. Born in 1966 in rural Michoacan, Mexico, he grew up on an avocado farm. Back then, avocados weren't the trendy superfood they are today, they were cheap. He dropped out of school early to work in the fields. In the 1980s, he crossed into California illegally and got involved with Mexican gangs in the San Francisco Bay Area. Clever and street smart, he picked up a wide range of skills that would later help him rise through the ranks. In 1996, at age 30, he was deported back to Mexico. Despite having been arrested twice in the US, he somehow joined the Michoacan State Police and received formal military training. You just can't make this stuff up. After a stint as a police officer, he left to join the Molinillo cartel in his hometown, a group founded by the wealthy Valencia family, avocado farmers with deep local ties. At first, El Mencho was just a bodyguard squad leader. Later, he married the boss's sister, which helped him enter the cartel's inner circle. In August 2003, the Molinillo boss was captured by military and police forces. Around the same time, a Gulf cartel mercenary unit, Los Zetas, moved into Michoacan to grab territory. The Valencia family couldn't compete and fled to Jalisco, seeking protection under the Sinaloa cartel. During this period, El Mencho, inspired by his rivals, formed a trained private army called the Zetas Killers, the precursor to the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. In 2009, after the Valencia patriarch died, the Molinillo cartel split in two. One faction stayed under Sinaloa's wing, while El Mencho's faction went independent, forming the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. He believed it was better to be a leader than a follower, running his own operation rather than answering to someone else. Under his leadership, the cartel expanded rapidly. In just a few years, it grew from a local gang into a criminal organization controlling over half of Mexico. They operated more than 100 labs, had networks in over 40 countries, and pulled in more than $10 billion a year. Mexican authorities recognized it as one of the most powerful and ruthless cartels in the country. The cartel's rapid rise was fueled by several factors. Many rival leaders were arrested or killed, leaving gaps that Jalisco New Generation quickly filled. They were brutally violent, highly militarized, and savvy with propaganda, posting videos online to intimidate rivals. They were the first Mexican cartel to use drones, armored vehicles, and grenade launchers, and even shot down a Mexican military helicopter. Rumor has it they had near military intelligence capabilities, able to deploy a battalion anywhere in Mexico. Another key factor was El Mencho recruiting experts in finance and chemistry, letting professionals handle specialized operations. This allowed the cartel to diversify and expand beyond drug trafficking. After El Chapo was extradited in 2017, the cartel seized the opportunity to compete for smuggling routes and markets. They even kidnapped Guzman's two sons, though they were released the same day. Still, it was enough to show they could challenge Sinaloa. El Mencho effectively replaced Guzman as the most wanted criminal in both the US and Mexico. He understood what that meant and moved in extreme secrecy, rarely staying in one place. Multiple large-scale operations failed to catch him, but no one outruns fate forever. This time, Mexican army forces, supported by the National Guard, Air Force, intelligence agencies, and US intelligence, finally killed him. His death sparked a wave of retaliation. Members of the cartel caused chaos in 20 Mexican states, leaving about 70 people dead. While the unrest has subsided, without a clear successor, the coming months are likely to see violent clashes, both within the cartel over leadership and as rival gangs try to seize territory.